Agile ships out our festival in a box equipment to arrive early enough to allow for testing prior to your event. Our goal is for it to arrive a day or two prior to your first event to allow enough time for you to test all equipment at the venue or venues. This allows us to ensure that it will be connected to the internet correctly and nothing got broken in shipping. Make sure that you test the equipment in your box before the day of your event. The equipment will arrive with a zip tie attached. Cut the zip tie and then open the Velcro straps to open the box. When you first open the box, you will see that there is an inventory list of items that are inside the box. Also, there is a list of instructions on how to return the festival in a box back to Agile once you are done with your events. We will also insert a shipping label on the back of the shipping instructions. Make sure you do not lose this, as this will be what you need to return the equipment. Inside the box, you will find the power supply for the printer, the power supply for the laptop, a mouse, the credit card swipe, the ticket printer, and a laptop. In a separate box, you should receive Agile branded ticket stock. Or if you have your own ticket stock, make sure that you get with your client support representative to make sure that everything is adjusted correctly and set for the correct formatting on your ticket printer. First thing that we're going to do is we're going to attach all of the cables and plug in the laptop. Next, we're going to plug in the power source for the printer. Next, we're going to attach the ticket printer to the computer. Now this is very important that you plug it into the correct USB. And you can see here on the laptop itself, we actually have a sticker pointing to the USB on the back that the printer needs to be plugged into. Next, we're going to plug in the mouse to the USB on the side. And we're going to plug in the credit card swipe next to the ticket printer and the USB in the back. Once you have everything plugged in, we're going to go ahead and turn on the ticket printer. And there is a switch right here on the side of the printer. Some of these actually have a little attachment right here that has the switch that's on the cable itself. And then we're going to load the ticket printer with ticket stock. Now, when you get your ticket stock, most of them are going to have a short stub here, and as you can see, the Agile logo is at the very end, and this is how we want to feed the ticket printer, with the Agile logo facing the back of the ticket printer. Now, you can just add it in like so, and it'll automatically grab. Or you can open this up, open the lid to the right, push the little green lever to the back of the printer, you can put the ticket stock right here in between these two brackets and close it and feed it the rest of the way. And as you can see, as soon as it grabs and it's ready, the light will be green and the printer will say it's ready. The next thing you need to do is open up your laptop. There is a little lever on the front and it'll allow you to open up the laptop, and we're going to go ahead and power that on. And as you power it on, you can tell that the mag stripe beeps and it is saying that it is ready to be swiped. The next thing that we're going to do is now that we've got the computer booted up, we want to make sure that it is connected to the internet. Now, for this test, because we have Wi-Fi here, it's automatically connecting to our Wi-Fi. But we want to make sure that we are connected here. And if nothing is connected, you want to make sure that you're pointing it to your internet network. Now, some of you will have MiFis that you rent from us. And as you can see here, we have the MiFi. We want to make sure that it's plugged in so it stays powered up and charged, because it is a battery pack. And when you turn the MiFi on, you're going to go ahead and press that little button. You see it turned green right here. And then we have a steady green right here. And on any of our MiFis, we will have the SSID name right here for you to connect to, as well as the password for the MiFi to be connected. And as you can see here, I have this MiFi showing up based on the SSID. And I would click on that and then click connect. Now, if you have an Ethernet connection, it's preferable to use the Ethernet if you can actually get a cable to connect to these laptops. You'll get a much steadier response. And as you can see, the Ethernet connection will actually be plugged in to the back of the computer right here. If you're having trouble connecting the Wi-Fi to your computer, you'll notice here there's a little light that should tell you you're connected. But there is a little switch on the side of the laptops that we send you that can be toggled on or off. So now this is turned off, and you can see my little Wi-Fi light is now turned off. If I turn it back on, the Wi-Fi is looking, and my Wi-Fi now is trying to connect, and now I'm connected. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and log into Agile and run some test tickets. The first thing that we're going to do is we're actually going to do a print transaction through our print test ticket area. Once you've logged in, the very first thing that you're going to need to do is make sure that you cash in. So to do this, you're going to go to Action, Agent, Cash In and Out, and open your bank like you normally would. For more information on how to create a user batch and to cash in, you can visit our article here. So now that I'm cashed in, I'm going to go up to the ticket printer area and I'm going to print a test ticket. So I click on print test ticket. we're going to find the ticket format that we want to test. And we're going to make sure that the ticket printer is associated here. You may have multiple ticket printers in this drop down, so make sure that you are assigning it to the correct printer. I'm going to go ahead and select print. And then you're going to get your test ticket. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to actually run an actual transaction using our gift cards to make sure that the credit card swipe works correctly. So we're going to click on our festival events and we're going to select a ticket to sell, add it to our cart, and we're going to proceed. Once we've proceeded, you can see here we're in the item summary screen, and we're going to proceed to the payment screen. Now, for this organization, we've set up a donation prompt. You can either enter in a donation if the customer wants to give you a donation, but we're going to go ahead and close this out because this is a test transaction. And as you can see here, we've got our amount due, and now we're going to swipe the card. Make sure that the mag stripe is facing away from the light. And as you can see, it's running, and the ticket will spit off. With most organizations, there will be 2 tickets that will actually spit off. One is the signature for the credit card receipt that you guys will have the customer sign and keep. And then the other will be the ticket itself. So once you have tested everything and are sure that everything works correctly, you can then go into that last transaction through order maintenance and refund the ticket. For more information, see how to process a refund through our knowledge base. Thanks for watching this training video. Please check back regularly for additional tutorials and articles published through our knowledge base. If you have any additional questions or need further assistance, you may contact the Agile support team via email at support@agiletix.com.